Hello everybody and welcome to Surviving Mars, which is a game that has been requested by at least one person. I don't know if anyone else has. However, we're going to be diving right into this. I've barely played this game. Let's see. According to Steam, I have 2 hours in this game. So and that was like several years ago when the game was new. So I haven't played the game very much. I do have Green Planet installed, and we are going to be just diving right in, and I'm going to try to remember how to play this game as best I can, but it might not go amazingly well. But let's just get a new game going here. And I do think that I am going to play as the Terraforming Initiative, just because that's the new thing. Commander profile. Again, the Geoengineer, just because it's the new thing. The colony logo, I suppose, could be the Terraforming Initiative. Sure, why not? Mystery could be random. Sure. Rival colonies, sure, whatever. Game rules, no terraform. No, I'm not going to have no terraforming. That would be an awful idea. Okay, so, effects. Mission sponsor, difficulty normal. Funding, $8,000 million, which is $8 billion. I don't know why it doesn't just say 8 billion. It's a little weird. Starting rockets 2, starting applicants 100, research per soul 100 science, rare metals price $24 million. All terraforming techs are 50% cheaper for research. Forestation plants do not require power. Can import RC dozers from start. Bonus tech Martian vegetation unlocks forestation plant. Bonus tech Interplanetary Projects unlocks Terraforming Special Projects. Commander profile Seeds import cost reduced by 50%. Bonus prefabs 2x Greenhouse Gas Factory, I think that is, and 2x Forestation Plants. Bonus tech Designated, or rather designed, forestation. Newly grown forests have a chance to spawn vistas and research sites. Whatever all that means. So, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I think let's see, cargo capacity of 1,000 kilograms. Is that in addition to what we already have? I believe so. So we could bring like an extra orbital probe. We could bring an extra drone, which might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, we'll bring an extra drone. Okay. Well, what landing spot do we want? Elysium Alpha and Beta. Elysium Beta is slightly better on the metals. Now however, Elysium Beta is quite a lot harder, apparently. Oh, because of the topography, I bet. No, we don't want to... I'm going to choose one of these pre-made sites here. Good amount of metals, concrete, and water. I mean, I'm sure there's a location that is, you know, like super easy but also has all the resources, but that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. I think I'm just going to go for Elysium Alpha. What could possibly go wrong? I've not played this game much. A lot could go wrong. Oh, and actually, I just realized I didn't really check the sound levels. I should do that.
Welcome to Mars.
That's a little quiet. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo, our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Okay, so we are designating a landing site for the rocket. A promising area has already been scanned for resources. Right down here, presumably. Select the rocket from the highlighted icon. Okay. And pick a landing site. A large flat area near discovered resource deposits. Which of course would be these. But I'd kind of like to have it maybe away a little bit. Over here. I have no idea why, but that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, volume-wise, let's hop into here and double-check this. I'm going to turn up the master volume a little, but down the music a little, and down the sounds slightly as well, but leave the voice up top, because the voice seemed kind of quiet. So let's just go ahead and run that. Terraforming introduction. To terraform Mars and create an Earth-like environment for colonists, you have to gradually increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Terraforming is a long process. Once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes. Start by researching a terraforming tech when ready. Okay, so what is the goal of this playthrough? I never actually set that forth, did I? I think that the goal is to fully terraform the planet, maybe? Or at least this area? Maybe. So we need to select a sector to scan, and let's go ahead and scan this sector here, which is where we're actually landing. Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, that's definitely where we want to scan. Terraforming buildings are now available. Construct them to consume seeds, affect the local soil quality and vegetation, and to increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Yep, okay. Martian vegetation researched. Congratulations, you've successfully made the first step towards turning Mars into a lush green haven. Heaven, even. You have unlocked the seeds resource that can be imported from Earth. Seeds are stored into specialized storages and used by forestation plants and open farms for planting vegetation outside the domes. Most plants require some terraforming progress to be made. Check out the atmosphere, temperature, surface water, and the vegetation coverage in the planetary view. Improving these terraforming parameters will improve the productivity of some buildings, decrease the severity of disasters, and ultimately may render Mars lush, breathable, and covered with liquid water. Well, that would be exciting. We do need to research a tech. We're already 50% done with terraforming, or rather with greenhouse gas, or greenhouse Mars in terraforming. Let's go ahead and do that. Other things that we may want to research include perhaps Explorer AI? Science for Explorer vehicles might be a good thing. Okay, I'm not going to queue up anything else until I have more of an understanding of what's happening here. And these are our milestones. Fantastic. Okay, so how do I get back? Here we go. Okay. And the scroll wheel works too. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and land our rocket. Our neon green rocket. Excellent. And it will now go and unload all of its stuff that it has there. Yes, I know how to use the camera. Permanent buildings are constructed by drones. Open the build menu. Excellent. Okay, so what do we want here? Do we need a drone hub? I'm not sure we need a drone hub right now. However, a landing pad is probably not necessary quite yet. Let's see here. Power. Power would be a useful thing to have. So let's go ahead and, let's see, do we have prefabs for any of this? We do for a Stirling generator. I'm going to go ahead and drop a Stirling generator right about here. And I'm also going to put up a solar panel right around here. And another one right around here. I just want to have our power generation a little bit spread out, just in case something happens. And then we'll connect them up via cables. About like that. Ish. This is probably a terrible idea, and I will probably overhaul it later. So what is this here? This is concrete, and this is also concrete. So we would need a concrete extractor for that. We do need a, let's see, where would we have the storages? Universal depot. I'm going to go ahead and drop a universal depot by the rocket for now, which is, actually I'm not. I'm going to drop the universal depot up over here. And then I'm going to put a second universal depot up over here. Something kind of like that. And then what do we need? The music seems a bit loud. It's nice, but a bit loud. There we go. That'll do the trick. Okay, so what do we actually need to supply for the concrete extractor? It consumes only power. Okay. So realistically, I'm looking at the coverage here, and I'm thinking that that's probably okay-ish. Although, it turns, right? So we can have it be out here, potentially, and cover, like, all of this, theoretically. We'd then need to run power to it. This would be kind of a temporary thing, though, until it harvested all that concrete, like that. And I believe it needs a dumping site as well. So where would we have that? Here we go. This would be a dumping site. We'd just drop that maybe like here. We'd need another dumping site probably over on this side. We'll dump that there. And then we'll do another concrete extractor. Somewhere like blocking objects. Ah, okay. Kind of like this-ish. This is all probably horribly wrong. We've got these guys here. That surface deposit there, that needs to be cleared. So we've got our RC dozer here. But I want this drone to come gather this stuff up here. Russia has nearly completed a milestone to find water on Mars. Okay. Good for you, Russia. Well, I'm just gonna queue up some sectors to scan here. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to fast speed for right now. And we're just gonna see how quickly all of this happens, or doesn't happen, as the case may be. Yeah, I know we've got a drone heavy load right now. One thing I would like to do is we do need to get a drone hub out, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop the drone hub. I want to put it kind of centrally located. Yeah, right there. We do have prefabs for that, so I think that's all good. And now we wait. They'll build this stuff eventually. But we haven't found water yet, so we don't know where that would be. Could be kind of interesting to get to. Yeah, I'm aware of vegetation. You've told me like 4 times. Let's go ahead and go up to the fastest speed for right now. Excellent. Well, things appear to be going reasonably well. We have a lot of drones that, or rather a lot of jobs that don't have drones. And realistically, looking at oh, that went back to normal speed. Hang on. Okay, that's awkward. I'm gonna have to rebind that. My mute button apparently toggles the speed of the game. Can I do that now? Controls. Or wait, key bindings? Key bindings. Toggle high speed. Can you just unbind this? Or maybe set it to that? That should work. Did that save? That didn't save. Okay. Apply. Much better. Okay. Yep, I'm aware of seeds, and I'm aware that we have a drone heavy load right now, but that should be alleviated slightly by this. Having a drone hub will help, because that does bring in, I believe, somewhere between 1 and 2 drones with it when we build it with the prefab. Let's see here. Drone hub. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. But we do want to go ahead and move these drones over somehow. I don't remember how you do that, though. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. Okay, so we do have some waste rock in our dumping sites already, which is kind of exciting. We are, of course, harvesting these metals. These will need to be harvested as well. Our RC dozer, I believe, yeah, can transport waste rock, but it needs a project to work on. And I'm kind of leaning towards maybe like... Can we level this terrain over here, perhaps? Because that might be a useful thing to be able to do. So let's see here. Maybe we can't. Load resources? Can you actually work on this? I'm not sure if the dozer can or not. I'd be a little surprised if he could. Yeah, he's just idle. Okay, that's kind of what I expected for him to do. But what we can do is we can set up a landscaping process even to like flatten this over here. And just clean up this over here. Can we expand this? Apparently not. Okay, get to work. Excellent. Well, that's a interesting little start, I guess. It is time for me to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go and go... Whoa. Words are apparently very difficult right now. I'm going to go ahead and do that, as in put in a cut. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.